Hey there, it is day 41 of the Grateful Project, and it's a rainy day here in Houston. I was just talking to a friend of mine. I met some really interesting people over the weekend while I was in Los Angeles, and one of them was from Santa Barbara, and I was, that's where my son is thinking of going to school, among other places. And I was reminded of something that I'm really, 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 really grateful for. Years ago, I decided to try to reach out to the people who had been very, very influential in my life and thank them. And because it took me a while to have the realization that I needed to be doing that, I some of them died before I got to them. And one of them was a woman by the name of Mary Williams, who was my eighth grade English teacher in Chicago. She was really an amazing woman and very influential in my life. And when I was driving across the country with my father from California to Princeton, we stopped in Chicago at lab schools. This was in the summer of '85, and was looking for Mary Williams. And we walked in, and they told us that she had moved to Princeton. She became the headmistress of the middle school of Princeton Day School. So once I got to campus, I looked her up, and the two other U of C lab school people and I occasionally, but me more regularly, would go out to dinner with Mary. Every 6 weeks, she introduced me to Chuck's Spring Street Cafe, which was a wings place. It's one bought by those brothers, the Menendez brothers. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. She was really part of my foundation and part of my stability while I was in college. She was always a resource for me and someone who I could always talk to. And I regret that I didn't get to thank her before she passed away. She eventually moved back to Chicago and she had a heart attack. I think she was walking kids back from the Museum of Science and Industry back to the lab school. But anyway, yeah, she was very, very influential to me. And she gave me such a proper grounding and taught me how to speak and all kinds of stuff, and just really was a great sounding board for me for years. I regret not being able to thank her personally. But I think in a lot of the things that I've done and a lot of the things that I've accomplished, I'm thanking her otherwise. But for that relationship today, I'm very grateful on day 41 of the Grateful Project.